Next on Worcester News tonight, more snow expected to fall throughout the evening. Governor Charlie Baker asking people to avoid driving if possible. Plus, some local businesses say the winter season is one of their busiest, with customers buying products to battle the elements. Thanks for joining us. I'm Olivia Lemon. The storm isn't over yet. A winter weather advisory remains in effect until 7 a.m. Tuesday. Let's get a first look at weather on the ones for more.
During the overnight, we can expect periods of moderate to even heavy snowfall at times. So if you are going to be out and about, be prepared to encounter slower than average travel conditions. Probably not a bad idea to give yourself plenty of extra time. And it is definitely cold. Temperatures bottoming out in the 20s to right around 30 degrees. A low in Worcester of 24, 22 in Pittsfield, and 26 degrees in Southbridge. Tuesday, lingering snow showers are expected to taper from west to east. Skies are going to clear out, allowing us to get into more sunshine, but that sun, it's really not going to warm us up a whole lot, as highs are only going to be in the low and mid 30s. A high in Worcester of 31, 34 in Chicopee, 34 in Pepperell, and 36 degrees in Boston. The snow, it has been adding up and will continue to add up overnight and even into the early morning hours of Tuesday. We'll let you know just how much snow we're talking about coming up in less than 10 minutes.
The first big snowstorm of the season isn't over yet. The second part is expected to hit the area late this evening into the morning. The roads were quiet tonight in Worcester. Many towns will see several more inches of snow. Governor Charlie Baker is asking people to stay off the roads during the heaviest periods of snowfall through early tomorrow morning.
If you do have to drive, please leave plenty of time and plenty of room between you and the other vehicles. And make sure you clear the snow and ice off your car before you go.
The Worcester Public Schools canceled Monday, but they have not announced whether there will be classes on Tuesday. If school is delayed or canceled, the district says they will post information in the morning. Schools and many businesses closed across the area, but for some who decided to open their doors Monday, the snow is a welcome sight. Our Cam Jandro has more.
Snow time is go time for Jerry's Hardware in Worcester. Owner Tom Pacina says the winter weather significantly increases the number of customers they help.
Everything to do with winter's selling. A lot of sleds, a lot of shovels, ice melt, pet safe ice melt. People love their pets.
The first snowstorm of the year brought a constant flow of people through the West Boylston Street business. Bob Chakarian was picking up parts for his son-in-law's snowblower, which broke down Monday morning.
He works out in Sturbridge, so he was up bright and early doing that, and my daughter called me this morning. Do you have any shear pins? I says, no, but we'll get you some. So we'll take a guess. I have no idea what size or anything, so we bought a bunch of them.
The official start of winter is nearly 3 weeks away, and Massachusetts is bracing for even more snow Tuesday.
Get it lasts for Christmas. That would be the best part. And then I don't want any more. Get some on the ground for Christmas, and that's it.
Pacina's expects to be ringing up people quite a bit over the next 4 to 5 days.
We've been busy. I love it.
He's one of the few rooting for more snow.
It is good for my business, the auto body business. I think it's pretty good for. The police may be a little bit busy writing up accident reports, but other than that, I hope no one gets hurt, though. Little fender benders are good for business.
Cam Jandro, Worcester News Tonight.
Leicester's high school football team in action this afternoon, and for a good cause. The state title hopefuls spent part of their day clearing snow from a well-known Christmas display in town. The house is known for their decorations, many of which were covered in snow. Players and coaches from the team helped dig them out. The Wolverines take on Abington in the state championship game at Gillette Stadium on Saturday. Worcester residents bundled up to face the storm this morning, shoveling out before the snow piled too high. Some say they were surprised with the amount of snow in this first storm. Our Chandler Walsh has more.
Getting up and digging out. Worcester residents are facing the first snowstorm of the season.
It's a lot for the first snowstorm, but, you know, what are you going to do?
I just measured. We have like 9 inches already.
So we'll have to see how much more we get.
The accumulation, a winter wake-up call to people like Suzanne Beauchamp.
I just got out here like 5 minutes ago. I kept trying to put it off, and I was like, no, I gotta get to work.
Carol Bloom is happy the snow is light enough for her snowblower to handle.
Seeing that I'm a widow, it's me doing the snow blowing, so of course I'm saving so much time and saving my back too.
She's bundled up and doesn't mind the chill.
You just get so used to it after a while that it's just another snowstorm.
Lincoln Dunn is following the path of the snow all the way back to college in New York.
I'm not getting out of this.
Drivers like Dunn say the real trouble is once their tires hit the streets. Worcester's DPW did not pre-treat roads ahead of the storm.
There's actually like black ice under the snow, like when they're trying to plow it, so your car keeps swerving sometimes. So you gotta drive like really slow or you're gonna like slip and turn. So it's pretty rough out here.
The city says pre-treatment needed to be done on Saturday, but they instead put their resources into leaf collection. Some drivers say they had issues during the morning commute.
Have you been sliding at all with your car?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous.
The DPW has 300 pieces of equipment on the roads, plowing and sanding. Dunn says he's taking his time on the roads and urges others to do the same.
They're just trying to get to their final destination just like you are, so just try and be safe.
The National Weather Service's winter weather advisory stays in effect through Tuesday. Worcester residents digging out say they hope things go smoothly and they avoid having to deal with freezing rain and ice. Worcester DPW is reminding people to use caution on the roads while their crews continue cleanup. In Worcester, Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
Today's storm also affecting travel for many people heading home from their Thanksgiving break. The Bradley International Airport saw several delays and cancellations as the storm progressed. Our Valerie Bell has more.
Been delayed at my original point leaving in Buffalo and then also Philadelphia on the way here to Hartford.
Heavy snowfall across New England prompts some airlines to cancel and delay their flights, leaving some travelers waiting.
More time sitting in a plane on the ground than in the air so far.
In less than ideal conditions.
It's not fun or comfortable.
Eliana Carroza's son came in from Tampa, Florida to spend the holiday together. This weather left him ready to go back down south.
He likes Florida weather.
But unfortunately, his flight out of Bradley International Airport was Sunday. It was canceled, and after some rescheduling, they were able to get a different flight and prepared today for all possibilities.
Yes, we left the house very early, preparing just for traffic or any storm.
Those who travel around the winter months say this isn't anything unusual.
It's always problems, so what we gotta do is leave early and, think positive that everything will be okay.
And it's the same attitude which helps get this airport employee through the weather. Anthony Cruz says he doesn't have a vehicle, so he walks to work. Although he loves the snow, it slows down his commute.
I always stay positive and manage myself to get to work on time.
Cruz wasn't delayed, but flights were, making his job just a little more difficult.
We're not on our exact time, and we have a time limit to clean the planes, only like 20 minutes or half an hour. So it's really kind of a struggle, but like I said, I stay positive.
The airport said they encourage anyone with flights to check with the airline directly to see if there's any changes in their flight. Reporting at Bradley International Airport, I'm Valerie Bell for Worcester News Tonight.
Tuesday marks 20 years since 6 Worcester firefighters were killed in the cold storage warehouse fire. The city will host a ceremony to commemorate the anniversary. The firefighters initially went into the warehouse to search for 2 homeless people. Worcester Fire Chief Michael Lavoie says the department learned a lot from the fire. He says firefighters have better tactics and technology now. The fire was also a catalyst for safety and survival programs across the country. Chief Lavoie says not a day goes by where he doesn't think of the lives lost.
Those 6 guys were firefighters. They were doing their job. There was reports of homeless people in the building. They went in to try and find them. When there was a report of 2 of our firefighters were lost in the building, there were 40 firefighters in that building doing their job.
Worcester police say there will be road closures in the area of the ceremony, including Washington Square, Franklin Street, and Grafton Street from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Roads will remain closed for the entire ceremony.